Welcome to another edition of Idiot Sports Talk, and today I'm joined by a special man, a special legend himself. I see that smile. I know they don't see it because we're podcasting, but you're right here on the Twitch, smiling your beautiful smile. That is John Tapia.
How you doing, guys? How y'all doing?
And I'm Ezra, and this is the Idiot Sports Talk podcast, and today we're going to be talking about our opinion on the perfect destination for Aaron Rodgers, because this was big news on draft day. I know some news have come out that Adam Schefter was kind of holding the information, and it's a little murky. We don't care. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers on the move, and will be the perfect spot. And before we get into that conversation, I'm going to use the Idiot Ezra podcast intro because I can't afford one for Idiot Sports Talk. I'm broke. All right, let's get into the discussion. This is going to be a short one, but a sweet one. Like a mango, even though I don't eat fruit. I like raspberries. Those are very short, and I like raspberries. You like fruit?
I do.
Yeah, that's
bananas.
Bananas.
Apples.
I've seen you eat bananas plenty of times. They really are your favorite. They put a smile and joy in your life.
Always, every day.
All right. So, as we know, the news broke out. Aaron Rodgers. And we're going to talk about this perfect destination for him. The Tom Brady situation, right? Yep. Tom Brady chose the Buccaneers.
Exactly.
And he thought that was the perfect situation, and it worked out beautifully, right? Tom Brady won a Super Bowl, number 7. Fuck him. Fuck his leg. Fuck, man, I'm a Jets fan. It hurts me. But he has the greatest resume in football history. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers has 1 Super Bowl under his belt. He went to 2 NFC championships the past 2 years with these Packers, and he's frustrated. Like, look at this. I read a stat about Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Since he got drafted, okay, in the first round, guess what was the other first-round offensive player they picked? And all these years he's been with them.
First rounder?
Yeah.
As an offensive weapon?
Yes.
I can't think.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
That's it. No other offensive player has been drafted in the first round under the Aaron Rodgers regime.
That's insane.
Okay, so I think he's a little frustrated. I think he's got the time. I think he saw Tom Brady like, you know what? Tom Brady got no weapons. These guys don't fucking draft nobody. I know we great, but fuck. I would like some help. It's nice. I'm 36 years old. I know I'm the MVP, but shit.
He needs help, man. I think he needs to speak up. I think I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers to do that.
So if he had the choice to pick his perfect destination, obviously he's under contract. The Packers have to pick him. But maybe he has leverage saying, hey, I'll retire. I'm not going to the Lions.
Nope.
I'm not going there. So I'll just retire. So I think he has some leverage in picking his destination. So let's start off, before we pick our names and teams, should the Packers actually trade Aaron Rodgers?
To be honest with you, since Aaron Rodgers has been in the league, he had to wait 4 years to even play a football game because Brett Favre was there. And when he was there, Brett Favre wasn't a really good teammate to him. He kept making it known that he did not want to mold his replacement. So he always felt a little bit sour, I think, from that moment. And then to not give him weapons in the first round year after year after year, it's just constant disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. So I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to allow himself to go through that again. I think he's done. He already proved himself. Hey, y'all drafted a quarterback in the first round last year. Traded up to get him. Remind you, traded up to get him.
Get my replacement.
I said, I didn't complain. I didn't bitch about nothing. You know what I said? I'm going to win MVP the following year. And that's exactly what he did. And now he's like, you know what? Yeah, still don't want to give me a first-round weapon? All right. I'm done. I want to go somewhere. I think it's time.
I think it's just a frustration. I just find it funny how the same situation what happened to Brett Favre, him being salty. And I think Aaron Rodgers on the ways is salty also. But I feel the frustration and everything. and I hope he doesn't blame Love, because obviously it's not Love's fault that he got drafted in the first round and stuff like that. But I think at this point, why not trade Aaron Rodgers? Why? Because you're at the cusp, right? You've been to 2 straight NFC championships. But this year, they lost some defensive help, and their money's getting tight over there in Green Bay. I think, in a lot of ways, their window has kind of closed. I know if you keep Aaron Rodgers, that window stays open.
Stays open, of course.
Because you have Aaron Rodgers. But you got one Super Bowl with him. And this is not a total indictment on Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying is he's 36 years old. He's MVP. This is the highest you're going to get him at this point of his career, probably.
Correct.
You'll probably get at least 2 first-rounders for him, at least, right?
Easily.
Even at 36 years old.
Of course.
I think if you think Love is the franchise guy because you traded up for him and hopefully you showed it in training camp, you get some pieces, you clear some money, and hopefully you're back in contention in a year or 2 if you believe in the system and the quarterback that you have in Love. Obviously, that depended on that situation a whole lot, that you believe in Love being the guy to carry the legacy of Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers into the next wave in Green Bay,
History.
So hopefully that's the case. And that assessment, I would trade Aaron Rodgers for that fact, because you'll get the most for him. You have a quarterback in place, and, maybe you'll be back in contention in a year or 2 if Love works out. And if not, you can always have the assets to trade for another quarterback.
That's true.
The Colts did it, right? The Colts, when Peyton Manning, I know he had that serious injury, but he was still an MVP, right? He won an MVP after he left the Colts. And they said, you know what? We got a generational player in the upcoming draft. We're probably going to get the first pick. And that's what they did to get Andrew Luck.
Correct.
So if you believe in the quarterback, you can move on from your historic quarterback. I know that sounds crazy, but you can. And at this point, he has the leverage. If he says, I want out, I think you're fighting this beast for no reason at all, in the sense of Aaron Rodgers' demands. Trade him and get the most value you can get for him.
We got to do that. They got to do that. Green Bay has to. He's not happy there, and he's not going to play. I don't think he'll be as productive as he was in that system anymore.
Not being motivated? I don't think he would do that to himself, because I think he still wants to win, but I think he will retire. I think Aaron Rodgers is the type of guy who would be like,
think he was lying
all right,
about that.
You know what? Go fuck yourself then. I'll chill. Because even if he retires for half the season, somebody's going to still want to pick him up.
Give him a call. Hey, come over.
And, stuff like that. So they'll force their hand. Either way, now the Packers get nothing, and Aaron Rodgers is chilling with his new fiance. He was at the Kentucky Derby looking spiffy,
Chilling.
He probably talked to Brady like, Brady, should I do this?
Jeopardy's
Do you
around the
see
corner.
me? You saw me in that
host
yacht doing the parade? I will whoop your ass again in the Super Bowl, in the playoffs, but this is what, you should try it out so I can whoop that ass.
That's what you should do.
Anyway, even though he didn't know it was that Buccaneers defense, but, let's move along. So let's talk about the perfect destination for Aaron Rodgers if the Packers go ahead and do the smart move.
Okay.
All right. You said you had 2 places in mind.
Yes.
I have 2 perfect places in mind also, but I'm going to give you a number 1, and I have a bunch of other places. I think Aaron Rodgers could fit in a lot of teams, correct?
Anywhere in the NFL,
But so we have to incorporate where we think he would go, where the weapons are available for him, and he has a chance to win a Super Bowl.
Solid
correct?
defense.
Stuff like that. So we never spoke. We didn't speak about this off camera, off podcast. So we're going to discover this together. Maybe we might have the same teams. Hopefully not.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because I'm much smarter than you. So I'm going to let you start off.
Okay.
Because maybe I could change my answer. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead. You pick one team, then I pick one team. We'll go back and forth.
All right.
A
So
little
this
bit.
is what I did. I thought if I was Aaron Rodgers, I want to win another championship. I got to go to where I have a solid enough offensive line where I have time, a good enough weapons, and a very solid defense that will get me the ball all the time. So first team I thought of when it came to mind was the Denver Broncos. I think if he goes to the Denver Broncos, that team could be a Super Bowl contender immediately. And I know John Elway is a person that likes to take those risks. He did it with Peyton Manning.
I have four. I have like 6, 7 teams on my list here, right? Denver Broncos, which is the rumored team, I guess the favorite to land Aaron Rodgers. he did it with Peyton Manning, right? When he traded for Peyton Manning or signed Peyton Manning, that worked out beautifully for them. So and they have a roster, right? They have a good defense. They have
a good enough running game.
They got wide receivers.
Yep.
Okay.
That they do.
They got weapons. They got they got a solid running game. They just picked up, was it Williams?
From the draft, right?
From the draft, and they have Melvin Gordon.
Correct.
They have they have weapons for Aaron Rodgers, and they have a solid offensive line. My big they're not my perfect destination.
No, okay.
The reason why this is the only reason why. And this is why it's perfect. It's got to be perfect. Maybe got to put all together. You know, if you're making that lasagna, you can't have something missing from the recipe.
It's got to be everything exact.
Yeah, you don't want to know. It's not a lasagna without cheese.
Exactly.
Without the sauce.
Exactly.
And my problem with the Denver is their head coach. I don't think. Does Aaron Rodgers really want to fuck with Vic?
You know what?
That's the only thing that bothers me about the Broncos. He gets high praise. People don't blame him for the last 2 years with the Broncos and stuff like that. But has he shown to be one of these, top coaches? Like Bruce Arians was a good coach, right? Before Tom Brady. Like the consensus was
solid.
He's an offensive guy. He's aggressive. A lot of players like him. He's shown some good things throughout the league. Vic hasn't yet.
No.
So that's the reason why I don't go with perfect. Like I said, I got 6-7 teams, and I don't know if I should break down every team, but I got Bears, Browns, Dolphins, Raiders, 49ers, Saints, Washington, and Denver.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick one of my perfect destinations. I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
Let's go with Miami Dolphins here. That's one of my perfect destinations for them. What do they have? They just drafted this Tyreek Hill light, didn't they? Jason Waddle, right?
And Jaden Waddle, yep.
They have Devontae Parker. They got tight end.
Gesicki's pretty solid.
They got some weapons. Their running backs, I think Myles Gaskin is very underrated. So I think they got some offensive weapons over there for Aaron Rodgers to work with. Solid line.
Yep.
Their defense is real good. Brian Flores was amazing last year. The transformation of the Dolphins the last
2 years
has been wonderful. Wonderful. Obviously, the big question is, do they give up on Tua? This and if you're the Dolphins, yes.
Yes,
you
immediately.
don't give up on him. You wait. Maybe I don't think the Packers will want Tua.
No.
Because they have love, but maybe they say, but let's say the Packers say, we want Tua in return. Would you give up Tua? Now that's a question. I still would. I probably would.
I would do it too, because a 37-year-old Rodgers for 2 or 3 more years, we're definitely gonna make it to the playoffs deep in there. I would take him over.
And it's
Tua.
a young team, so they're progressively getting better.
And a bunch of draft picks.
I think the Dolphins will be one of the perfect destinations for Aaron Rodgers, because I think, like I said, they're on the up and coming. A lot of people. Didn't he win Coach of the? Who won Coach of the Year?
It was the Browns. Stefanski.
Oh yeah, that's okay. But Brian Flores was probably one of the candidates.
He got to be top 3.
I think Aaron Rodgers would like that. And it's the AFC East, right? You got to worry about the Bills.
That's about it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Patriots beat some good teams last year.
Not the Jets yet. The Jets is maybe 1 or 2 years away.
So, how do you like my pick with the...
I think that was a pretty solid pick. I also heard the 49ers, which I remember I felt like I had 2 teams, an AFC team and an NFC team. And the NFC team I had was the 49ers. And one of the big reasons why was because of the coach. I think Kyle Shanahan is a quarterback guru. That dude will make Aaron Rodgers probably have even a better year.
Is that your second perfect?
That's my second perfect destination.
It's the 49ers.
Yes.
The funny part is, I told you, got 49ers on my list. Obviously, they got their health back. They got that defense.
Yes.
They got, Kyle Shanahan, and they got a bunch of receivers, a bunch of running backs.
Quarterback-friendly system.
And Aaron Rodgers is mobile enough to work in that offense.
Yes.
My thing, once again, Kyle Shanahan is regarded one of the top coaches in the NFL, right?
Yes, he is.
Totally with that. My thing is, I think Aaron Rodgers probably wouldn't go. I mean, my only issue with the 49ers, once again, I'm going with the coach. I'm actually going against Kyle Shanahan because he gets too fucking cute in the fourth quarter in these big games.
That's true.
Now, would that stop Aaron Rodgers? I doubt it.
No.
Does that stop Kyle Shanahan from being one of the top coaches in the NFL? No. And I think it's still very attractive.
Very nice destination.
But I don't think they have the money for Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure. I don't know the whole salary cap situation. But that's very close to perfect for me.
Yes.
The 49ers. But that's a tough division, too.
It is.
That's not an easy division. You still got the Seahawks.
The
You got your bold prediction. The
Matthew Stafford, baby.
MVP, Matthew Stafford of 2021, which is
MVP.
ridiculous to say, first of all. But you got the Rams, Seahawks, and the Cardinals are up and coming.
Yep.
It's a tough division. So I don't know if Aaron Rodgers would be like, damn, do I want to go to the gauntlet right now? Because if you got Aaron Rodgers, that's 4 quarterbacks that are, ooh.
Those are 6 games.
Well,
that are gonna be
okay,
hard.
I'm not gonna put Matthew Stafford up on that
have
list.
to.
I like
MVP.
Matthew Stafford. No, I like Matthew Stafford. I won't say he's one of the elites, but whatever.
No. Top 10.
It would just be it'll be a tough division. That'd be another negative on the 49ers. Okay.
Yeah.
A little slight negative because some of these divisions are tough. I think that my perfect team, my second perfect team. So you got 49ers, Denver Broncos.
Yep.
I got Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to deal with Smashington over here on the chat. I'm going with my perfect team. The number one is the Cleveland Browns. I'm probably going to go with.
Okay.
We already know what the Cleveland go. 11-5 last year.
11-5 last year. Real good running game.
I'm going with the Browns because they do have weapons, right? They got Jarvis Landry, possession receiver. Even if you get 80%
of Odell.
Of old school.
With Aaron Rodgers. He would be amazing.
Okay, and they got talent at tight end. Okay.
They do.
They got 2 tight ends over there.
Tight end galore over there.
Very good offensive line.
Very good.
Very good defensive line. Secondary, like the Browns top and bottom have a wonderful roster.
Mm-hmm.
They might have the best roster in their division.
True.
Yes, that's including the Ravens, who I love, and including the Steelers. They might have the best roster. And I know I think the big question is, do you give up on Baker Mayfield? I know he made progressions last year, but I'm still not a believer in Baker Mayfield. I am not on that bandwagon of Baker Mayfield has arrived. I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm. I
don't think the Browns will pull this trigger.
No.
Should they? I think they would.
Absolutely.
I think they should.
Absolutely.
Would Aaron Rodgers go to the Cleveland Browns? If the Buccaneers are perennial losers, right?
Yeah.
I think if Rodgers looks and analyzes that roster, I think he would go over there because like I said, you got Coach of the Year, the talent's there, and you're only going to be there for like a couple seasons.
Tops.
And knowing Aaron Rodgers, you could just probably bounce if he wants to continue to play. I think Baker Mayfield is not the answer overall. And if I'm the Browns, I would go for this. And I think if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I would probably go with them as my perfect destination is the Cleveland Browns. Like I said, there's a lot of teams I think Aaron Rodgers will fit in. I said 6 or 7. Mm-hmm. You have 2. And we have 2 different perfect destinations.
That's true.
And you know what? I can't get on your destinations. I like the Denver Broncos. I like the 49ers. I really like the Dolphins, the Browns. And I didn't even bring up other names. I
heard the Bears up there in that list that you said.
put the Bears, but I don't think the Packers would trade him within the division.
No, that's why
if the Packers didn't trade Brett Favre to the Vikings years ago, okay, they said, you want to go to the Vikings? You can go fuck
you. Go after the Jets.
Go to the Jets. Even though he was ripping it for us for those first 11 games until he got hurt. Only the Jets would have, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm going to cry. I don't want to tear come down.
Nobody wants to 8-3, not 8-3 right now.
I don't want to talk about that.
That was sad.
What were we talking about? Oh my God, I'm hurt.
Trading within the division.
Okay,
with the Bears.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think overall the makeup of the Bears, even though I think they missed out on their championship defense run, I still think the Bears, will be interesting for Aaron Rodgers. But like I said, not a perfect destination. I also put the Raiders.
Correct.
I think they would move on from Derek Carr
Immediately.
They revamped their offensive line. And they had a very solid one last year themselves.
They did.
But they have potential. They have a nice roster, and they're always like a game or 2 out of the playoffs. They always melt down. And I think Aaron Rodgers will, propel them by a 2-game margin at least. So,
at least.
Now, the only thing with the Raiders is you're going up against the Chiefs.
Twice a year.
You're going up against, the powerhouse that are the Chiefs.
The
Patrick
Chargers.
Mahomes, the Chargers up-and-coming team
Yep.
with Justin Herbert. And you got, that's not an easy division.
Then it's three. It's going to be 3 solid defenses.
But there's been reported that he's actually, quote-unquote, intrigued by the Raiders.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Might
been
be the John
reported, that
Gruden
he's
thing.
intrigued by them.
It's the John Gruden thing that's what it is.
But the last team I have on my list here, I was like, really? Oh, no, I have 2 other teams on my list here. I thought it looked very tasty. They're not perfect for me, but they're tasty. They're delicious. So you like a snack after you have a delicious lasagna we were talking about earlier with that beautiful sauce. You're going to have some cheesecake after.
Yes.
Maybe you're a sweets person, but Washington? Now,
Washington
the reason why I think I like Washington a lot, because once again, they're a young team. That defense was very good. They got Scary Terry. They were missing a quarterback. Okay? And they have Antonio Gibson. They have some pieces on offense. Do they have a perfect offense? No. But they got some. They added. Didn't they added Sam? Who they added?
Oh, they added Curtis Samuels from the Panthers. I think they also did they draft a receiver? I don't know if they drafted a receiver.
I don't know who
but they have a very young up and coming defense.
But I think the most attractive thing, and they got a good coach in Ron Rivera. I think the most attractive thing about Washington is that cake ass division. Yeah. That garbage division. You think I'm
Guaranteed
scared?
6-0.
I'm not scared of Dak being full health. That's me personally. I'm not scared of the Cowboys.
We could do the shootouts.
Your Giants is trash.
Oh, no,
okay, your Giants is garbage.
Giants ain't garbage. Giants ain't garbage.
Garbage.
That's another destination.
The Eagles are
Rodgers. Rodgers should go there.
I think Washington is a very attractive place.
Yes.
Very attractive.
If you want to have 6 wins right away when you come into the division, Washington would be a great place.
And I think this other place, it's
a wild card.
I think you could probably put it as my 3rd perfect team, but they don't have the money for it.
Okay.
They don't have the money. Can you imagine Aaron Rodgers on the Saints?
Oh, man.
Aaron Rodgers, Kamara?
With Sean Payton?
Michael Thomas?
Oh, my God.
Sean Payton? That
Alvin
good defense?
Kamara? Oh, man.
I think Aaron Rodgers on the Saints. Oh, Lord.
That's
I think that's a fantasy pick because the money. I think the money's not. Just Saints had to give up a lot, do a whole lot to get under the cap this year. They were like the most under the over the dead cap or some shit. But you put them on the motherfucking Saints. Woo!
That would be dangerous.
Would they be the favorites? Would they be the favorites?
I think they would be the favorites. That might be
Aaron Rodgers on the Saints would be the favorites.
easily.
I think that's just a fantasy pick. Now I'm going off like that would be the perfect, and I think it would be. I think it would be over my Cleveland Browns
the
pick.
Brown pick, yep.
Or the Dolphins because the Saints have the whole makeup and
have everything you want. That's another team like the.
But the
49ers
reason it's
like
not
that.
is because I don't believe it's going to happen because of the money and the assets they will have to give up.
You gotta give up too much. It's not gonna happen.
So Smashington agrees with me. Hell yes, that they would be. So that might be Ring City. He said that would be absolutely nuts. I think we agree.
Yes, I agree too. I think that's perfect. That might be the one that we agree on perfectly. The same.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's a fantasy pick.
Yep. We can dream though. We can dream.
Well, I wouldn't want that. I want him on the Jets, baby. But we got New Zack City.
I'm about to say you just got New Zack City.
We got New Zack City, so but I could wait. Fucking New Zack City could wait 2 years.
He can stay there.
Not that the Jets will make it to the playoffs, but
yeah, they still need a lot though. They need the help.
Watch
with that
your fucking
defense.
mouth. We don't need a whole lot. The dynasty's
help.
coming. I'm not going to do that.
Dynasty covered. All
Smash
right.
says fantasies do come true sometimes. Sometimes they come true.
Hopefully.
But I haven't heard any rumors on him wanting to go to New Orleans or anything like that. But I think that would be very nice.
It would be very nice. But then again, I think it's all we're all just guessing here. He's probably going to stay at Green Bay. They're probably going to keep him
I don't think
year.
it's going to happen. I think
You think he's
usually
leaving?
when it comes to like NFL rumors, when there's usually smoke, there is some fire there. And
but look what happened with the Deshaun Watson smoke.
No, but that's different. Deshaun Watson's young. Aaron Rodgers has made money. He's got a fiance. He's 36 years old. He said, "Go fuck yourself. I'm out of here. I'm chilling on the beach.
I'm gonna go chill in the sun.
I'm tired of negative 44 degrees weather. Can you imagine? Aaron Rodgers in the dome? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord.
But he would play 2 of the Saints, 2 on the Falcons, because there's dome 4 times a year.
Oh, my God. Aaron Rodgers
He's going to
in
get
a
800
dome.
yards a game, those games.
I know. Miami's, it's the warm weather. Cleveland is still cold. He can handle the cold. But, you know what, for real, I can't.
That's what Brady did,
I'm starting to feel it in my plums just for Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers is thinking about teams, if he's looking through the, and these Saints, he's probably going, Saints, But they got like $30 million tied up in their fucking backup quarterbacks over there.
Taysom
But
Hill,
if you just release him right now, Taysom Hill, James, get the fuck out of here. Real
get the
quick.
Heck out of here.
But I think that would be nice. But yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. This was a short one. I don't unless there's something else you want to talk about. I hate having short podcasts, but this was a little nice snackable that I wanted to talk about something delicious here.
Nice little present before Mother's Day tomorrow.
If mom is an Aaron Rodgers fan, you can share this podcast, Idiot Sports Talk, with her and tell her Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to your mother, John.
Yours as
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Hopefully, she never listens to my podcast, but if you do, Mom, I love you.
There. We're giving you a shout out there.
And everybody listening, Smashington that's in the chat, Dakota, Happy Mother's Day, and to grandmother, every single mother out there. I'm a mother to my PS5, so Happy Mother's Day to me. So that's the closest thing I'm a mother to is my PS5. I feel like I've been a mother to my, I have like an old BMW right now, so I've been trying to fix that shit up, handling that.
Nurse it to health.
So I'm rambling on because I don't want to end it.
I know.
But thank you very much,
Yes.
John, for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll join again.
Yes, I will. I'll be on it again.
Oh,
I want to be here with Greg. Greg needs to show up. I'm calling him out.
Whoa, you just calling him out like that?
Calling out Greg. Calling him out.
Well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please, can I say the same thing like I do on YouTube? Like and subscribe and, follow the podcast, Idiot Sports Talk, and leave a nice review, please, hopefully. Even if you got to lie. No, don't lie. Don't lie. If you don't like us, tell me. If you don't like our suggestions, yell at me. You can follow me at Idiot Ezra on Twitter. We could talk about the perfect destination for Aaron Rodgers. Farewell. And buenos nachos. And always pull out, John. Always. Well, you already failed that, so yeah.
I'm 0 for 3.
All right, Smashington. We ended the podcast. We were still talking here and chilling.